Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Cute Cam Cuts. I'm Cam, and let's get on to the video. So today, our video will be about things you need to talk about. And if you need to talk about anything, you can just leave some comments down below if you have any questions for me. Now, next week, I will be doing some dares and challenges, and you will send some in, and if there's not a lot of dares and challenges that get sent in, I will look some up. So, let's get to what we are going to talk about today. So, talking to people. If you do something nice for somebody, and they don't say thank you, does that mean that they're not thankful? Does that mean that they don't like you? Sometimes it just means maybe they don't have the time to make a thank you note, or maybe they don't have the time to thank you in person or something like that. So you just gotta say in your mind, if I was that person, would I think myself? You gotta think, have you ever been mean to that person? And you gotta think to yourself. Put yourself in those person's shoes. Now remember, nice matters. And that's what today's video will be about. So, if you are not nice to somebody, do you expect them to be back nice to you? If I'm mean to somebody, I don't expect them to be nice to me. But now, if I'm nice to somebody and they're mean to me, does that mean they don't like me? Does that mean they are the worst person in the whole wide world? No, it doesn't really mean that. So, that means that maybe you don't know what's going on in their life. Maybe they get in trouble at home a lot. Maybe their parents aren't always there. Maybe their grandparents or whoever they're living with doesn't really take care of them. You never know what. You put yourself in their shoes. You don't know what never goes on at their house. You don't never know what goes on with their friends. You don't never know any of that kind of stuff. So you gotta think in your head, well, maybe she's not just in a great mood today. Maybe she just doesn't feel like talking today. There's a lot of different possibilities of why she did not talk to you that day. And there's a lot of different possibilities of what people can say back to you. Now, if I'm like, oh, I don't like her at all. Oh, that's just, why are you wearing them clothes? That's disgusting. Did you take a shower today? Is that really being nice? Now that person probably feels you probably made that person's day the worst day of their lives. You probably made them think, well, if she's the most popular girl in school, if he's the most popular guy in school, and they're making fun of me, does that mean everybody else doesn't like me? You probably just made that person choose to hurt themselves. You don't know what they could be going through. Like I said, they may be getting in trouble a lot at home. Maybe their parents aren't there. You don't know what can happen. So you need to think about what happens at home if you're nice to them and if anybody else is mean. You've got to think about their situation. You can't just say, oh, she doesn't have nice clothes, so it means she must be poor. Oh, her hair didn't get fixed this morning. Maybe she lives alone. You don't need to think that. Maybe, just maybe, her mom didn't get up early enough to help her with her clothing choice. Maybe, just maybe, she doesn't really care. You gotta think. They get mean to their whole life. You don't know what they can end up doing to themselves or other people. If you believe them, they'll end up growing up and bullying other kids because they're going to think it's okay. And you have no idea what they're going through at home. I have no idea what some people are going through at home. I have no idea what you guys are going through at home. You have no idea what I'm going through at home. You have no idea what I'm going through with my family. You have no idea of what's going on with me or my family. Do you? If you think you know, put it in the description down below. Now remember, always be nice. Never mean. Never rude. Always kind. Do you have that? Do you have it locked inside your little brain? Do you have it locked inside your big brain if you're an adult? Do you have it locked inside your teeny tiny brain if you're a little kid? Do you have it in your brain? Never be mean to anybody. Never talk about anybody behind their backs. Listen to your parents and your fathers. To your parents and your grandparents and your aunts and your uncles and your nieces and your nephews and all that. You got it? Never be disrespectful. Always think about what they're going through, what they could be going through, and if you are nice, you have the choice to make that. You decide that. Nobody else. Just you, yourself, and that's all. With something to think about. That's me. And